Good morning, all. Miracle Rising, Grand Rising. I hope you slept well. Whew. I tell you what, right before I started this video, it's so unique to me to see the videos and the people that have like thousands and thousands of viewers, as well as like their videos have like 340,000 views, and their content is again, and to each to their own. I always throw a like or repost post, you know what I mean? I support, I encourage. It doesn't matter if we're aligned or not, I still support and encourage, but there's a lot of lack thereof. Go figure. Everybody's tunnel visioned. Teach their own, whatever works for whatever rides on your spirit. For me, that's not how I roll. And so it's unique. The mechanics of TikTok is very unique. I see why they use it. I see how they use it for their benefit. And, it's one of those things. I had this conversation with a coworker in reference to social media. To be quite frank with you, I am not a fan of social media at all. At all. And if it was up to me, I would be off all platforms. I would. Because it's so censored. It's so manipulated. It's so surface level. And it pushes out messages that do not speak truth, do not give substance, do not give value, and do not help people elevate and grow. It just helps people feel less than, because then that person, the viewer, compares himself to this person who has XYZ, and then in return just tells this person that, they're failing at life. And I'm not saying it's all cases, but there's just a lot of things that are plastered in social media, Snapchat, all this crap in front of our kids. And it just has created a whirlwind of toxicity throughout the world. And our kids are paying the price for our ignorance, you and I's ignorance. So I'm not a big fan of it. I use platforms to my benefit to not only speak freedom for myself based off everything that I've walked through. I had no choice. Every avenue I was going down was met with dead end or corruption, right? And so it was like, live in a world created around you that was straight manipulation, chaos, lies, deceit, betrayal, money laundering, bribery, payouts, all this stuff that you knew all was going on, right? And you just take it and keep liking it and just go on about your traumatized life as they step on you and throw swords on your back every day, all day. You take it and you love it, okay? And that was one choice. Or, of course, what they wanted me to take my own life or be my own demise. So that was choice one, right? Or there was choice two, which was be who God called me to be, start advocating for myself, advocating for others, and use the voice that He ordained me to use and the wisdom and knowledge that He gives me and has given me throughout my life. And so it's like God puts you in these positions, right? And it's like you step up or you step aside. Again, I'm not one that likes to be in the limelight. I still don't. I have to find that duality in me, I enjoy working. I enjoy working in the public. I enjoy the 9 to 5 too. If I can find an ethical company that aligns with me, I'm here for it. That's a dime a dozen these days. It's a dime a dozen. And so, here we are, but I have a couple of messages that came to me. Man, I was just listening to the song Maxwell. That hit my heart, man. And then Crazy Casey and JoJo came on after. God Bless America. This song, though. I mean, my gosh. Maxwell. This one freaking makes my heart smile. I'm going to unpack the lyrics of this one today. Don't live in the past and don't live in regret. Let it go. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. All right? Forgive yourself. This goes for any and everyone, particularly someone too, you know? Forgive yourself. I had to forgive myself too. There's always things we should, coulda, woulda. There's always things we coulda, shoulda, woulda. Right? But you don't learn the shoulda, coulda, wouldas until you walk through the things. Until you heal, till you're like, oh my gosh, I wish I would have said something. I wish I would have responded differently. I wish I would have expressed truly how I felt to this person instead of masking it. Because I wasn't fully healed from my childhood wounds, so I didn't really know how to communicate. Right? I wish I would have stood up for myself and advocated for myself, but because of the world that I was conditioned in, as well as the world that I was brought up in, I had no voice. I had no voice, so I thought that it was my job and my duty to just people please and make everybody happy and take the spoon-fed manipulation and gaslighting that had been fed to me my entire life. That's normal, right? And we all go through these things. We all go through these things. And so you have to show mercy and grace to yourself. Forgive yourself. Please forgive yourself. That is the numero uno first step to your healing process and your spiritual awakening. You can't go into your healing and you can't go into your spiritual awakening if you're still holding on to things of the past that you can't change. You can't change the past. So why dwell on it? Whether that's things that people have done to you or things that you have done to people that are unfavorable. Right? And like, again, when it comes to, and I know that when it comes to all those entangled in my story and stuff like that, that's where their conscience, karma, duality, you know, the ebb and flow, balancing, whether they go into the world today, they go into their job and they act like they're fine. Deep down, they're dying in different ways. And the world's crumbling. I know. I had so many dreams about that. Accountability. God is crying out for accountability. God showed you multiple times. I don't know why you guys are playing the victim mentality now. I really don't. It's mind-boggling to me, quite frankly. God showed you multiple times to stop. Stop. For years upon years, and you just didn't. I have people that straight hate me so much that they would rather die than see me win or take accountability. That's how much I have people hate me. And then I have people that hate me so much and refuse to take accountability because they know they will end up behind bars, that this thing will go on forever. Because they have they would put their family up to the plank. And that's what they have done in some ways. Kids. That's how deep this thing goes. Deep, deep. The amount of evil that sometimes comes in and takes over somebody's mind based off their ego, which is what I'm going to unpack here. And I'll tell you what the ego mind that comes from. Your trauma, your resume, your reputation, your mistakes. That's what your ego comes from in different ways. There's two different files of ego, 9/11 on the clock. And you allow your trauma, your childhood wounds, your upbringing, your lack of love in your family, so then you've equated to your status quo and your business ventures and money, and you go at it at all costs. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You know, circle back. Yeah, I'm talking to you. And you'll go at all costs, bar none. Bar none, because you do not want to lose or take accountability. You know, and it takes people down crazy, crazy roads. Crazy, crazy roads. But see, it's all illusions that people place on you that they have gone through, and they're trying to put their illusions on you, and you don't have to allow that. You take your power back. You're like, you have